All right. So, hi, good afternoon, Elsa. Welcome to our class LMS BIP Cambridge 1 class. Again, for this afternoon, I'll be your teacher, Miss Cha of Alaska English. Before we proceed to the lesson, can I ask Elsa, how are you tonight? I mean, this
I'm
afternoon.
nice and wonderful.
Oh, wow. I'm nice and wonderful. I like it. Can you tell teacher what's the weather like today?
Today is sunny, rainy, and hot.
Wow, really? So, how about can you tell me what did you eat since the weather is hot and sunny? What did you eat for lunch?
I eat,
I ate.
I ate fish,
And
meatball, spinach, and rice.
all right. So, how about do you eat any vegetable for today?
Yes,
What vegetable is it?
spinach
Spinach. Ah, yeah. How about vegetable? Fruit.
is no fruit.
No fruit. Ah, okay. At least you ate vegetable. I think we're the same. I also ate water spinach because water spinach is also popular in my country. The same in Vietnam. All right. Anyway, Elsa, before we proceed to our lesson about adjectives for this afternoon, let's listen again. All right. Because Elsa, I really love this song because by simply listening to it, you will understand the essence of the degrees of comparison by just being entertained as you watch the video clip. The good thing about this also is that you can learn a lot of vocabulary words. Okay, so first sit back and relax and enjoy the video clip.
It can be tall, taller, or the tallest. It can be small, smaller, or the smallest. It can be big, bigger, or the biggest. You can be happy, happier, or the happiest. It can be heavy, heavier, or the heaviest. It can be smelly, smellier, or the smelliest. Oh, those adjectives before the noun is usually where they're found. Giving us the lowdown on the noun. It can be glamorous, more glamorous than the most glamorous. You can be generous, more generous than the most generous. It can be delicious, more delicious than the most delicious. Oh, those adjectives before the noun is usually where they're found. Giving us the lowdown on the noun. Giving us the lowdown on the noun. Giving us the lowdown on the noun. It can be big, bigger, or the biggest. You can be happy, happier, or the happiest. You can be comfortable, more comfortable than the most comfortable. With your adjective and your comparative, and your superlative.
All right. So that is my favorite video clip when I always tackle regarding the adjectives. Going back to the lesson, Elsa. All right. For the past few weeks, we were able to finish the comparative. So for this evening, or I mean for this afternoon, what we're going to tackle into is the highlight regarding the superlative. Okay, so with this one right here, okay, let's put a summary in the side so that Elsa won't get confused. Okay, so again, Elsa, what we're studying is the degrees of comparison. Positive is the number, and number one, you are just simply giving the adjectives. All right, like for example, all right, so we could say here examples. We could say tiny. This one is another tiny, big, or comfortable. All right. You are just simply giving an example, simply describing. Thing two. All right. But in comparative, now we level up already. This is the lesson. Elsa, what can you say about comparative? What did you learn from Miss Cha? In comparative, we compare how many?
3,
We compare comparative. We compare to, all right, two nouns. All right. It could be person, animal, place, or thing. Okay. And then we have, Elsa, we have in here, we have the what's so called regular, regular adjective, regular form. We're in regular form. What do we do, Elsa? We add
we add
less than. All right.
a sun
All right.
before
Before the,
the now.
for example, can you give me an example?
Is taller
Taller.
smaller.
All right. Taller
Shorter.
than, shorter than. Okay, very good. So there is another rule. The second rule in here is for long adjectives,
For long adjective,
we add more
more
plus the adjective
plus the adjective
plus
plus that
than before the.
before the now.
All right. Elsa, can you give me an example? What is our
Is
example?
more beautiful.
More beautiful than. What else?
More ugly than.
Ugly is ER, Elsa. Uglier. More beautiful than.
More interesting.
All right. More interesting than. All right. So Elsa, always remember that when we talk about the comparative, the important word that we always use and we don't forget, not just the ER, but also than. Than is also very important. You don't forget to add it up. All right. So lastly, for comparative in terms of irregular form, all right. So in irregular, we change the spelling of the word.
Your screen.
Sorry.
Your screen is,
Oh, all right.
I don't
How
know.
about, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Oh no, I type a lot of things. I thought, all right. Thank you, AC. All right. So anyway, with this one, so we are recalling the following. So the regular and irregular. So in irregular in terms of comparative, all right. Don't worry, Elsa. We're going to type it quickly. All right. Degrees of comparison. Number one is positive. All right. How about while teacher is retyping for Elsa? Elsa, can you tell teacher, can you give me a comparison between two toys? Can you think of two toys using the comparative while I'm retyping for you? Can you
Is
think of two toys that you want to compare, Elsa?
a doll and a teddy bear.
A doll and a teddy bear. All right, can you make a description? I'll be listening. I'm just going to type for you so you have a reference. Okay, Elsa. What about the teddy bear and the doll?
The
Mm,
doll is the doll is
The doll is
the doll is beautiful.
the doll is more beautiful.
The doll
Comparative.
is smaller than the teddy bear.
All right. What else?
The teddy bear is bigger than the doll.
Okay.
The the doll short is shorter than the teddy bear.
All right.
The
Which is
teddy
all right. Which is more expensive, do you think?
the doll is shorter than the teddy bear. The
All
teddy
right.
bear is taller than the doll.
Okay. How about Elsa? What can you say about how about which is cheaper and more expensive?
The doll is expensive than the
More
teddy
all
bear.
right, is more expensive than
Is more expensive than teddy bear.
all
The
right.
teddy bear is cheaper than the doll.
All right. How about if Elsa will think of two food that you want to compare?
Is is
What are the two food that you want to compare?
either fish
Okay,
and
fish.
spinach.
The
Either
fish
fish
and
and noodle.
fish and noodle. All right. Can I hear your comparison?
The fish is healthy.
Healthier.
Is
Healthier.
healthier than than the noodle.
All
The
right.
noodle is unhealthier than
Then the
fish.
okay.
The fish is delicious.
The fish is more delicious
It's more delicious
than
than
all
the
right.
noodle. The noodle is is
Which
the
is
fish is
cheaper?
cheaper than than the noodle. The
All right.
noodle is more expensive than the fish.
Okay.
The fish is the fish is
The fish
is is is
mm,
is
which is cheaper, Elsa? The fish or the noodles?
the fish cheaper than noodle.
Oh, all right. So the fish is cheaper than noodles. All right. So anyway, Elsa, thank you for patiently waiting. I didn't notice I'm typing and then RTA noticed that my screen is not in here. So Elsa, before we move into the final degrees of comparison, let's just have a quick recap. When we say the first degree, Elsa, that is passive degree. In here, we simply describe the noun. Simply to, the adjective. Cute, tiny, beautiful, all right, tall, short. So you just giving description. So comparative as what we talk about, we compare, as you said a while ago, we compare two nouns. When we say nouns, we are referring to any of the following. It could be people, place, a thing, or animal, right? In a regular form, we simply add to the end of the adjectives plus then. This is your example. You say, what did you give? Smaller
Smaller than.
and
Bigger.
bigger than, right?
Bigger.
So another, for long adjectives, we add more plus adjective plus than before the noun. More beautiful than, more interesting than. And in irregular form, what do, Elsa? We change,
Which is spelling.
such as,
Good, better, bad, worse, far, further.
all right. So Elsa, this is the summary. Are we clear with this one? Roy?
Yes.
All right. Now for this afternoon,
Yes.
teacher is going to teach you the final degree, the third degree. That is, the third degree is the superlative. Can you say it? Superlative.
Yes.
So superlative.
Superlative.
Okay, what do we mean by superlative, Elsa? We use, can you see it? Sorry, it's quite superlative adjectives.
Superlative adjective
To compare
three or more things
or
people
are people, right? So with
or
this one,
people.
So with this one also, Elsa, we often follow superlative adjectives plus noun with in or of. In most phrases, in Ecuador, in my school, in my family, all right? So you could also use that. Like, Juana is the nicest girl in the class. Jaime is the fastest runner in the school. So of plus other phrases, oh, don't worry, this one is more high level, but it's just to give you a hint. Other phrases of my life, of the year. All right. So it was the longest vacation of my life. All right. So this is rule number 2, apply in more high level, but just to see that or to explain what do we mean by more things or people. Now, the same with the same with comparative, Elsa. We also have the regular adjectives. But in here, what do we add to the end of the word? In comparative, we are comparing to, right? But in superlative, we are comparing 3 or more, so many. So in here, in regular, we add plus to the end of the adjective plus than. But in superlative, Elsa, what we do here is, so in regular, all right, in here, we add, what do we add to the end, Elsa? We add
S
est.
yes.
All right.
EST.
Okay. So also, Elsa, I'll give you a hint with this one. If the important phrase in comparative is than, right? Teacher always tell you don't forget than. In superlative, the most important phrase is the. All right. So of course, the or the, right? So it depends on what word does it follow. So in here, like for this one, the fastest, the uh the shortest. All right. So in here, what you do is you add est to the end of the adjectives. Can you see the difference, Elsa?
Yes.
All right. And with this one, if In long adjectives, Elsa, in comparative, what we do is we add more. On the other hand, for long adjectives in this one, for long
Long
adjectives,
adjective
all right, we add
is we add
most,
was most plus adjective
all right, this one, we add
plus
the plus most plus the adjective. All right. So with this one, so for example, in here with this one, like for example, in here we have the long adjectives. All right. We have the most confident. All right. Like
the
also
most confident.
the this one is the most boring.
The most boring.
All right. So with this one, for example, the most beautiful.
The most beautiful.
All right. So this is the difference. In here, what we do, all right, what we do in here is we are adding the and most. The most, the most, the most, right? est, and then for long adjectives is um this one, more, right? Comparative. In comparative, more and than, and superlative, the most. Now, we also have, of course, if we have irregular adjective in comparatives, we also have that in superlatives. All right, so in irregular, it's going to be this way, Elsa. Good, that is the positive, good.
Good,
Superlative, it becomes better than, right?
good, better,
All right, better than. Oh, don't forget the than, and then the
better than
most. All right, the sorry, this one is the
most.
best, the best. So
The
bad,
best.
worse than
Add worse than
the worst.
the worst.
Or all right. So in here, here
Uh,
are here are the example for the irregular. So we have good, and then it becomes better, comparative than, and then in superlative state, important the, and then the best, bad, worse than, the worst. All right. Do you get it, Elsa? So Elsa, actually in here, teacher explained to you last time, you know, the double, the consonant, double, change Y to I and add ER. It's the same rule applied in superlative. But the thing is, what you do is you are not adding ER. Instead of adding ER in superlative state, we are adding the EST. Okay? The same
yes,
rule. Like this one. Take a look, Elsa. Thinnest, the biggest, double G, double N, the hottest, double T. The only difference is that we, instead of ER, it becomes EST since we are referring into superlative state. Can you follow?
yes.
All right, very good. Now, how about if Miss Shah is going to give you some sort of example? All right, give me a second. All right. Mhm. Now we are going to check your okay, your skills with the following. All right. So let me just make this small for you so that all right. Elsa, can you see teacher screen?
Yes.
All right. Now, so here, Elsa, with this one, we have the adjective, comparative, superlative. So in here, so fast, it becomes faster than, right? And then in here, it becomes the fastest. Elsa, big,
Bigger
bigger. What is missing?
than
Bigger
biggest.
than, bigger than, and then the biggest. Next one, number 3.
Is
What is your
big,
adjective? Okay, your
big,
adjective is big,
bigger than biggest.
the biggest. How about in number 4?
Crowd,
Is it clothed? How do you read that? Lying?
cold,
Cold? Mm.
colder
Colder? What is it missing?
than coldest.
Colder than. Elsa, in comparative, don't forget than. All right? Colder than, and then the coldest. Okay. Long?
Longer than
Very good.
longest.
The?
Longest.
The longest. Roy, how about in number 6?
Long,
This,
longer,
Elsa, this is, it refers to the size. Large, large,
longest,
larger than
larger than largest.
the largest. How about this one?
Wisher,
That is that whiz? How do you say that?
yes,
Synonyms with smart. Smart, intelligent, that is wise.
wise,
Wise.
sure, wise,
Wise. Wiser
wiser,
than
wiser than wisest.
the wisest. Tall.
Tall, taller, tallest.
Tall, taller than, and then the tallest. How about the next one?
Happy, happier than happiest.
Okay, happy, happier than, and then this one, the happiest. 10.
Angry, angry, angrier, angriest.
Angrier than, this one is the angriest. Good.
Good, gooder than goodest.
There's an asterisk. These two are irregular.
Better,
Better than,
better than the best.
next, bad.
Bad, worse than the worst.
All right. So in here, so here are the example. So with this one, Elsa, actually, it's not necessarily that you put then the, I'm just giving you this kind of mindset that whenever you are using them, those phrases are necessary so that when you make your own sentences, you know exactly what to do with your pattern. Okay, so that you don't miss you don't miss using them. Now, Elsa, how about if teacher is going to let you compare 3 animals, what could it be? What is the 3 animals that can you think of? Or you can
Me,
say, Elsa, how many brothers do you have?
I have 3.
Okay, so how about we have comparison with your siblings? Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. Uh, how about this? I want you to guide me because I forget your Vietnamese, their Vietnamese name. They are,
Bao, Trân, and I.
all right, so Bao, is this correct? Is this spelled right? How about the next one?
Trân.
2-1. Is it like this?
No. T-U-A-N.
This one?
Yes.
All right. And
Brother, spelling A-N-H.
sorry, N-H.
No, I-N-H.
Aing. This one?
Yes.
All right. So now we are going to have comparison with your three brothers. Elsa, what adjective can you describe them? How
His
about tall? Let's say tall, for example.
second brother
Who is him? You give me the name.
is
Elsa, look at this. For example, teacher first. Let's say Bao. Bao is tall.
tallest.
Elsa, we start with with the adjective first. And then we say
I.
Tuan is taller. You just correct me, okay? I'm just giving you the pattern.
John is taller than.
Bao.
Yes.
Aing is
Is the tallest.
all right. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Who is
No.
who is the tallest?
I is tallest the John.
Elsa. So you say Bao is tall. Who is the tallest, Elsa?
Is the I.
All right. So the sentence is correct. Bao is tall. Tuan is
Yes.
taller than Bao, and then Aing is the tallest. Correct?
Yes.
How about if we're going to use short?
John is short. Short.
All right. So now we're going to the negative one. So we could say Aing is
And is short.
so Tuan is shorter
Short is shorter. Bao is
than
short.
Aing, and then Bao is the
Bao is twisted.
all right. Can you follow?
Yes.
All right. Now what else? What other adjectives can you think of with your brother?
Is
How about let's say happy?
I'm is happy.
Aing is happy. Next.
Chun is happier. Ba is happier.
Then Aing and Bao is the happiest. All right, very good. What else?
Is
Mm.
is
How about good?
I'm is good. Chun is better than I. Bao is best.
Bao is the best. All right. Okay. Can you think of another?
Yes.
What other adjectives can you think about them?
Is I'm is I'm is I'm is fast.
Oh,
Chun is faster.
faster than Aing.
Faster than I. Bao is the fastest.
All right. So if we're going to make it negative, we are going to say Bao is slow.
Bao is low. Chun
All right.
is
Slower
slower than I.
than
Than I. Than Bao. I'm is slower.
All right. Can Elsa follow now? Is it easy?
Yes.
Yes, very easy, right? So very good. So you were able to come up with your own description among your siblings. Moving into more of your adjectives. All right. I mean, more of the exercises. Okay. So what you're going to do is here. Okay. So we are going to continue the following. So complete the comparative and superlative form. See, look, a mouse is smaller than a cow. A cow is fatter than a horse. The mouse is the smallest of them. The cow is the fattest. Elsa, complete the statement.
The whale is bigger than a shark. A goldfish is smaller than a shark. The whale is
The biggest and
the
the
goldfish
goldfish is.
the smallest.
All right, good. Next one. Talk about the giraffe, the camel, and the zebra.
The giraffe is taller than a camel. The zebra is shorter than a camel. The giraffe is tallest. The zebra is
The shortest. Good. How about the cheetah, the rabbit, and the turtle? The tortoise.
A cheetah is fast is slower than the rabbit.
A cheetah is, what can you say about the cheetah?
A cheetah is faster than a rabbit.
Yes, Elsa, because the cheetah is the fastest land animal. A cheetah is faster than a rabbit, and then?
The turtle is slower than a rabbit. The cheetah is the fastest of them. The turtle is the slowest of them.
Next one. We have here the elephant, the polar bear, and the dog.
The elephant is bigger than a polar bear.
We have here the weight, like the lightest, the heaviest, lighter than, or heavier than.
It's heavier than
a polar bear.
Heavier than a polar bear. A dog is lighter than a polar bear.
And then?
The elephant is heaviest of them. The dog is the lightest of them.
Roy.
A monkey is noisier than a bird. A fish is quieter
than
a bird. The monkey is noisiest of them. The fish is the quietest of them.
All right, the quietest of them. All right, let's see if Elsa got it all correct. Okay, very good. So you get your online quiz perfect, as expected. All right, so very good. How about with this one? Analyzing a data. I have here my 3 animals. What are my 3 animals, Elsa?
Is elephant, crocodile, and the lion.
All right, so I have here my wild animals. Elsa, it says in here, you need to write sentences following the clue. You have a clue. Elsa, it says in the first one, comparative state between the elephant and the crocodile comparing their age. What comparative sentence can you do with the age of the crocodile and the elephant?
The elephant is older than the crocodile.
Okay.
It's oldest.
Comparative only. Didn't say superlative. Comparing to, so comparative. Hi. So it says you said the elephant
The elephant
is older than.
than the crocodile.
All right. If you're going to do the opposite, you could also say the crocodile. The crocodile is
Crocodile is younger than
the.
the elephant.
All right, the elephant. Now, Elsa, how about this one? It says write sentences in comparative form comparing the crocodile and the lion. Weight, Elsa, their weight.
The crocodile is shorter than
Elsa, we are referring to the weight. Is it lighter or heavier?
heavier
All right, so the crocodile is heavier than
than the lion.
Okay, and then the lion. What is the opposite of heavier?
The lion is light.
Lighter. Comparative. Lighter than the crocodile. All right, now let's moving into, it says in here, Elsa, comparative state between the lion and the elephant. The length, how long?
The elephant is taller.
The length, Elsa. Length.
Shorter.
Oh, is it shorter?
Taller.
What is the opposite of short?
Taller.
Elsa, that is the height. Height. This is the length.
The elephant is taller.
The elephant is the length, Elsa.
Longer.
Elsa, do you say, can you say that, teacher, my pencil is tall? Do you say tall with a pencil? No, right? We use long, right? We use tall only for describing people. Okay?
Yes.
The elephant is longer than the crocodile. Sorry. We are comparing where are we? Number 3, the lion and the elephant. All right, so the elephant is longer than the lion.
The lion is shorter than the elephant.
Very good. How about in number 4, superlative state? Describing, all right, the weight, kilogram.
The elephant is
What can you say about the superlative, Elsa?
The elephant
is the, all right, followed by consonant, is the
heavy.
Superlative.
The elephant is heavy.
Comparative, Elsa. Superlative.
Heaviest.
The heaviest.
Heaviest. Among them.
All right. The elephant is the heaviest. You are now comparing all of them. We don't say heavier. Heaviest. because we are now comparing three. Superlative. How about number 5? Let's talk about the crocodile. About the age.
It
What
the
can you say?
croc
All right, the crocodile
the crocodile is the
is
youngest
the youngest. Very good. The youngest
among
among
them.
among.
Among them
All right, among them. Number 6
is the lion is
superlative state about the lion. The length.
shortest.
Okay, so you say the lion
The lion is shortest. Is the shortest among them.
Roy.
Yes.
Okay, you did great. Just remember, Elsa, comparative. Comparative. Comparing to, don't forget the pattern, ER plus than. Okay, or more plus adjective plus than. Don't forget this pattern. Whenever you are comparing, Elsa, the superlative state, comparing 3 or more, we add est to the end, actually adjective. And then for this one, the most plus the uh, adjective. All right. Okay. Are we clear?
Yes.
Okay, now with this one, the final exercise that I'm going to leave you with is this. All right. Help me figure out what is the correct answer.
River is shorter.
In the gang, Elsa, in the gang.
Shortest.
All right, yeah, Velma is the shortest in the gang, but she is
She is
superlative,
intelligent.
the most
The most intelligent.
intelligent too.
Intelligent too.
How about Daphne and Velma?
Is
Daphne,
the most
Daphne, is it most? Daphne and Velma, than Velma, meaning
more
comparative. Yes, meaning more comparative. Daphne is more fashionable
and slimer.
and slimmer. Slimmer, not slimer, slimmer.
Slimmer.
Slimmer than Velma. Now, how about this one?
She also
In the mystery incorporation, meaning you are comparing to many. What could it be?
what's your
The superlative state,
what's it?
the wealthiest.
The wealthiest.
All right, so she is also the wealthiest person in mystery incorporation. All right, how about Shaggy? Shaggy comparing into the team,
Taller.
to the whole team, Elsa, to the group. All right, Shaggy is the tallest person in the team, and he is also the
Funnier.
in the group, right? Okay, the funniest one. Fred and Shaggy.
Ralph
What?
is the brass.
This one is this one right here is Fred and Shaggy, meaning we are using comparative. So it's gonna be Fred is
Ravi.
brave. Brave.
Brave.
braver
braver
than,
than
braver, so braver and
stronger
stronger. Stronger than
Shaggy.
Shaggy. All right. So now, so with this one, sadly, Elsa, we don't have much time. We are going to continue this for tomorrow by simply, all right, continuing regarding the cartoons about the Adams family, the Simpson, and Popeye. So in here, we were able to make cues about the cartoon between comparative and superlative state in the cast of this one, Scooby-Doo. All right. So for tomorrow, we are going to talk about these three remaining cartoon characters. So for that, if you know how to take a photo, you can take a photo so you could at least review or prepare in advance. Roy?
Yes.
So sadly, Elsa, the more I want to continue, but sadly we don't have much time. Don't worry because we're still going to see each other for tomorrow. So again, thank you for joining our class for this evening. Tambiet and have a good night. Goodbye, Elsa. See you again.
Goodbye, teacher.